1 minute here. I think we're live. Sorry, I'm just snapping my girlfriend. Alright, let's post this on the story. Story post. Sorry guys, I don't know if there's any chat going on right now. 1 minute here, let me select the stream. It says 0 viewers, so that's good. What song should we use for this? Live. What did I call this? Hang on, Nika. Oh, I forgot to copy the link. Sorry, I'm a little over the place right now, everyone. Give me 1 minute. Oh, reload YouTube, I guess. Says we're not live. There we go. Why won't let me view it? Are we actually live right now? Chat rate. Okay, wait. Sorry, I can't see your chats right now. I'm trying to post this on the story here. Questions. No, not questions. I'm all over the place tonight. It's been a long day. Let's make the YouTube bigger. All right. Post it on the story. Let me pull up the chat here. YouTube. Nope. YouTube. Yes. Make sure my volume's muted. I guess. I don't think that really matters. Why is it not saying I'm live? Oh, 2 watching. Alright, we good. Yo, what's up, Ben? Hey, her. How's it going? Finished up at the gym. It was leg day today. Why is it buffering? Do you guys get that? Maybe it's the connection. That's weird. I've never seen that before. Is it making... We're back. I think we're back. That's weird. Why is the output like that? You see how it's like glitchy like that? Wait, how does it sound? I'm gonna pause my music for a second. That's weird. I've never seen that before. Oh, now it's back. We're back. I think we're back. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, how's everyone doing? So basically, I gotta clean my room. I gotta fold some laundry. So if you have any questions, feel free to talk. I do gotta clean my room. It is 8 o'clock. I gotta go to bed in like 2.5 hours. Got work in the morning, but it's been not glitchy for you anymore. All right, that's good. That's good. Man, it's been a long day. And I'm just trying to get all this going. I still got to get my desk ordered. I ordered the USB to make 1080p quality. I ordered some LED lights because this light makes it look really yellow with the camera, which is kind of weird. So I got some LED lights to fix that, and I gotta get a desk and I'll get a chair. I'll do those things. It'll take time. It'll take time. All right. No, bear with me. If you have any questions and stuff, uh, I'm all ears. I will try my best to listen. I'm gonna play some music on my headphones because that's something else I gotta figure out is get some background music. There's a bunch of things I'm still ironing out. It's 10 p.m. in Ecuador. Yeah, that's not too bad. 2 hours ahead. It's 8 o'clock for me. 8:12. I don't know why it's glitchy. I see it, and I don't know why. And we have good Wi-Fi, so I'm not 100% sure why. Could be my camera, or maybe it's the live stream itself. Error. YouTube is not receiving enough what? Okay, we're getting an error here. 1 second. Mainstreams as such. Enough video to maintain smooth streaming. What does that mean? What does that mean, guys? What does that mean? Let me close down Chrome here. Why am I getting this error? Do any of you know anything about this? Enough video to maintain smooth streaming as such. How do you get maintain smooth enough video? How do you receive enough video? Because I don't know. It could be the USB still. It could be the USB streaming output. That's why I ordered a new one. It's going to arrive on Friday, so tomorrow. Hey man, you're an awesome person. I face problems every day not having friends, but you're real about I can't change anyone. It's so relatable. I watch it every day before I start my day. Hey, I'm glad you found some kind of like some advice from that. I try to make my reels to help as many people as I can, but also like it's very personal to me, and I'm glad like you resonated with that video, and I'm glad it's kind of changing your mindset about things. And it's not that you're not going to have friends. It's just maybe you just haven't met the right people yet. And if you just continue moving forward, continue putting yourself first, like those people are just going to come to you. You're going to meet them naturally. And, life moves on and you're going to, you'll meet those people along the way is what I'm trying to say. So don't worry about that too much. If that's like an issue, and also put yourself out there. If like you want to meet more people, is like if you could put yourself out there and meet these people like wherever you go, just talk to people and get to know people that you vibe with and resonate with, and you could form a friendship there. Here, let me get my music going. See, I still see it's a little bit glitchy. No data. YouTube is not currently receiving data from your stream. If you believe this is incorrect, ensure you're sending a stream that is configured with. This is weird. I don't know what's going on with this stream here. I've only had this issue here. But I'll watch the replay. I have to head out. You seem cool. I'll probably subscribe. Hey, thanks, Ben. I'm glad you enjoyed the time while you're here. I'm getting some weird YouTube errors right now. I don't know what's going on. Supposedly this connection is really strong here. I'll do a speed test right now. Speed test. I'll run a speed test. Yeah, I'm getting like wrong later. I'm getting like 395 megabytes per second, which is pretty good. I think that's good. Is that good, guys? And then upload is 63.5 megabytes per second. 18 millisecond latency. It's very fast. That's what the connection says. It should be able to handle streaming. I'm not sure. I don't know what it is. It could be an error with the USB cord I'm using, and I'm not sure how to fix that. But is to iron out as time goes on. That being said, let me get to folding this laundry. That was kind of the plan. I got a little sidetracked there, but it happens. Um, yeah, 8:16. All right, I gotta get folding. That's what happens when you have such limited time, you know? You gotta like make the most out of it. So I'm streaming and doing my chores, my household duties for myself. I just got back from my trip to visit my girlfriend, so I haven't had time to fold this. Now's that time, so this is what we're doing right now. This is so funny. This is so funny. Wait, let me make it so you can like see what's going on. Put you back here. Have my face in there. You know, I could sit down and fold. How about that? I could sit down and fold some laundry. I'll try to get the music worked out, and like tomorrow should be that day. Hopefully that USB cord helps with the errors I was getting there, and that I'm still kind of getting. I notice with the connection. Hopefully that USB cord helps with that. I think it could be that. I'm not 100% sure. If not, I don't know. I'm using OBS, so I'm not sure what the issue is. And it's only happened today. I don't know what's going on. If any of you like know anything about streaming and how to fix an issue like this, I'm all ears because this is new to me, but I want to make this happen. I know I got such limited time, so it's like trying to make time for this and make it enjoyable too. I'm just gonna do my thing, really, and you know, hope all goes well, I guess. That's weird. This has a stain on it. Oh, that's not a stain. That's glue. That's glue from work. This is officially work hoodie. It is what it is. You know, we'll just do the best with what we can tonight, and hopefully I can fix things for my stream tomorrow. Question mark? Actually, I don't think I'll be doing one tomorrow because it's Valentine's Day. Me and my girlfriend, even though we're not like together right now because I'm up here working, we're gonna FaceTime and do like a Netflix party and stuff for Valentine's. I got her a pedicure booked for tomorrow. She's so excited. And then this guy, I don't know what to do with this guy yet. Probably hang him up. Hang these hoodies up, actually. This could get folded. This could get hung up. Actually, basically all my shirts could get hung up. If any of you have questions, like, feel free to, like, just talk. Hey, man, how's it going? How is it going? I'm just doing laundry right now, as you can see. I'm folding laundry. It's so much fun. This is the most fun stream you'll ever have in your life. You'll ever join. You know, it's a once in a lifetime experience. No. But for Saturday, I'm gonna try. I don't know these issues. I won't be able to fix all of them. Like, I gotta get a desk, but I'll have the LED lights and stuff set up. I'll probably be sitting on my bed still, until I get a desk and a nice, yeah, really just a desk. I don't really need a chair. I got a few chairs, so I'll get a nicer chair. Maybe I'll get one, order one tomorrow too. But I gotta order a desk. I'm just looking for a nice one. I think I found one that might be good on Wayfair. Should get up here pretty soon if I do order it tomorrow. Um, but that's kind of my plan for tomorrow. Very busy. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this stream here. There's a lot of issues. Is it not? I'm gonna search this up. Actually, that's the best. The best thing to do is just search up what the issue might be. YouTube is not getting enough video to maintain smoothing. Let me search this up. YouTube is not getting enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Here we go. Oh yeah, OBS question. It's an OBS question. My girlfriend broke up with me. It's been a week and I still can't go through that. She does not care at all. She's enjoying her life. She is happy and that hurts me more. I'm sorry, man. I know how tough that is. Trust me. Me and my girlfriend, current girlfriend, we did break up um, for like 4 or 5 months. And it was tough. That's kind of why I started just putting myself first and learning how to do that. And that's kind of what jump started this whole journey with social media. And it wasn't easy, but I really worked on it every single day, worked on myself every single day. And, over time, I got to a point where I just started enjoying my own company. And it wasn't so much about her anymore. It wasn't so much about anyone else other than me. And if you could do that, work on yourself, and get to a point where you're happy with who you are, then it doesn't really matter what other people think or how other people feel as long as you feel good about yourself. And, you know, if you could get to that point, I'm telling you right now, like, life will just be so much better because of that. And, if this person isn't meant for you, or, you're going to meet somebody out there that is one day, but focus should be on yourself right now. And I truly believe that, like, after any sort of breakup, just focus on yourself. Don't just go jumping back into another one. Don't go searching for something else. Like, just focus on yourself for a little bit, heal from that, and then move forward if that's what you want to do. So, okay, now I gotta figure out what this issue is here. I get this all the time. I haven't seen the issue impacting my viewers, so would just ignore YouTube stream. Go to important. If you're not sure, then you're using another machine device. No, that's not the issue. It's not the device, because this is the first time this has happened. No matter how much I try to divert my mind, I end up stalking her and thinking about her. Dude, I was there too. Like, it's not easy, as I said, but I totally like understand where you're coming from. Like, trust me, it's not easy, but every single day, just try your best. If that's what happens, if that's what ends up happening, stalking or whatever that, her Instagram or social media, like, so be it. But if you could still try to put your best foot forward, even though it's so tough, like, eventually it won't be as tough because you've been doing it. And that's kind of the point you got to get to. And it's not going to be easy. And I will definitely agree with that it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be so worth it. And, it might not make sense right now. And what I'm saying might not relate to you right now, but if you just give yourself that benefit of the doubt and really work on yourself, I'm telling you, you're going to notice a difference one day. I can't tell you when, but you will. And yeah, something that helps me, or helped me especially, was going to the gym. I don't know if you go to the gym, but if you do, that is a great way to, really like work on yourself and release a lot of those endorphins or whatever it is when you're working out. Like, that's a good feeling, and it's a good feeling to create, and it will really help you. It really will. Seems to be more like the reason that YouTube's telling you. That's so weird because this system was working perfectly for streaming. And out of nowhere, she comes and asks me, "Are you sad? Are you angry?" You're like, "Dude, what do you want? You can't be with me. You can't leave me alone." It seems like maybe, I don't know what the issue is. I'm not going to really delve into that. But, if she's like playing kind of like that game where it's like a little bit of back and forth, like, just tell her how you feel, first of all. Like, straight up, be just straight up. And, like, tell her, like, what's going on here. And get an answer to that. And then if she's still not in it, like, just, you're gonna have to let her go, man. You're gonna have to let her go. You're gonna have to put your foot down. You're gonna have to set your boundaries. You're gonna have to do that for yourself, because right now this is all about you. This is your time now. Focus on yourself. She says, I don't want you to be sad, and stop then. This is your time to focus on yourself, man. I'm telling you right now. Like, you gotta set those boundaries. I'm telling you. Like, this is it. This is your chance to do that for yourself, because this is what you need. This is what you deserve. I was literally in your position 5 months ago. I'm sorry, man. I really, I know how tough it is. I really do. But this is your chance to let all that go, even though it's going to be tough, and to focus on yourself. Like, there's probably a lot of hurt still there, and you got to work on healing yourself. And in order to do that, you got to focus on yourself. And it's not easy news. It's not really, something a lot of people want to hear, but it's the only answer. It's the only solution to your problem and to what's going on with you. I'm glad, man. I'm glad my videos have helped you a bit. It's kind of my goal. It wasn't initially, but it turned out into something like that, and I do plan on coming back soon. So, I will be back soon. Hmm. So it just seems to be, I don't know what the issue is. I've been looking at it, but it's only happened now, so it is average upload speed. I don't think it's my upload speed. So it could be something to do with the bit rate people are saying. I'll figure this all out when I get that cord. I wonder if that cord will fix it just by itself, because the cord is like a really high speed USB cord. Welcome back, Ben. How's it going? What was I doing, guys? I was folding laundry. I remember now. Really, I just want to get this stuff folded. I'll do my. I just washed some other clothes. I'll probably do that stuff tomorrow or after this stream. I mean, technically, I'm gonna be stopping at. You know what? I don't even need to do this right now. Really, I really don't, because I'm gonna be stopping this stream at, I don't know, 9:30, and it'll give me like an hour to shower, to prep my food quickly because it's already basically prepped, and clean up a little bit. So I'll do that then. I'll just, even if it takes me an hour and a half, like that's perfect. What do you do for a job or studying? I'm an electrician apprentice right now, and I'm up north for work, so that's where I am right now. Be flying back again to see my girlfriend, and that's kind of the rotation. 2 weeks on, 1 week off. Hope you know how much you helped me and so many other people. I'm so happy that I opened my YouTube and I'm seeing you on live. Thank you. I don't really know what to say to all the support sometimes, because it's like it's overwhelming, but I truly am thankful. YouTube is not receiving enough video. Why does it keep doing this? It just keep glitching. It just keep glitching, and I don't know what to do. But we doing our best. That's all right. I'll get this fixed soon. It's bugging me more than it's probably bugging you, but making little teacup candles. Oh, that's so cute. My girlfriend's making teacup candles, like in like a teacup. Wow, I'm so tired. I'm gonna be going to bed at 10:30. That's usually when I go to bed. 8:30. I'll stream till like 9:30 probably, and then I'll be going to bed. But my goal is to try to do this every day if I can. It's not gonna happen tomorrow, just because I already have plans. Okay. Do you go live often? I have been trying to. I'm trying to get into that flow. Um, it's going to take time, of course, but yes, the goal is to do it every day. Yo, bro, I found, or even every second day, but hopefully every day. Yo, bro, I found my girl dating another man. I decided to cut off without any explanation from her. Is that the right choice? Uh, I think yes. Like cutting it off, yes, 100% cutting off. But maybe explaining why. I think maybe you should have brought that up and confronted her about that first, not just like full on ghosting. That's just my opinion, but cutting it off was 100% the right reason. If that's actually what happened, like, yes. And full stop right there. I would do the same thing. Trust me. But I think everyone deserves the right to know why, especially if you're in a relationship with somebody. Personally, that's just my personal opinion, but like you're right, you are right, but I just think at least explaining that, even if it doesn't have to be a lot like a big thing, just like a call. You don't have to see her in person if that's if you're fine with that. Just like even a quick call and just confronting and telling her about the situation and what happened, what you saw. What time is it there? It is 8:30. I know 30 FPS experience, man. Um, it's just because of the USB cord plugged into my camera. It doesn't support 60 right now because of the cord. I ordered one for tomorrow that should arrive and it should pump out like 4K 60 FPS, but I'll be doing 1080p 60 FPS. Or 30. Actually, no, I'll be doing 1080p 30 FPS because when I when I take those clips. No, that's not. Actually, let me think about that for a second. I could probably do 60 FPS because I could take those clips and then when I edit them, I could edit them down into 30 FPS. Yeah, no, I'll do 60 FPS for the streams and then 1080p for my next stream, which will probably be on Saturday. Just because tomorrow I'm busy. It has been a long day. I guess I'm listening to my calm music. It's not really making me calm. I gotta switch it up. Let's go to my chill playlist. That's what's next. Actually, this song. Never mind. The song just came on. I think we're back. We're good. We're good. This lighting's also like horrible. It's like figuring out. I'm trying to figure like tweak everything right now. That's kind of like what's going on in my brain. But I needed to go live. It's been a few days, and I just like I wanted to. It is 2 p.m. on Friday afternoon here in Australia. Australia. That's cool. 2 p.m. on Friday. You guys are just ahead of the game. It's Thursday evening for us. That's pretty cool, man. I've always wanted to go to Australia. Do you have any advice for someone that takes it so hard on themselves and they want everything to be perfect every day? I do have advice, and the advice is that, well, I hate to break it to you, but it's not always going to be perfect. Ever. The truth is, it's never going to be perfect. Nothing's going to be perfect. And you got to, take it from somebody who's kind of a perfectionist, or at least who used to be, especially. It's, it's not easy to deal with it at the start, but once you really realize that it's never going to be perfect and that as long as you're trying your best, as long as you're doing your best, then you don't have to take it out on yourself. You got to understand, like, first of all, this is your first time living. Like, remember that. And remember, you're growing, you're learning. Hopefully, like, really focus on what you're doing. And if you don't do as well as you hoped you wanted to, like, that's okay. Like, you could improve. It's something you could always improve on. But the moment you start tearing yourself down for, like, what you're doing, like, hey, I could have, like, I really did bad today, like really just beating on yourself, like that's never gonna help. But when you could give yourself constructive criticism 100%, or like, focus on improving the next time around, but like don't beat yourself up when you make a mistake. Don't beat yourself up when it doesn't go exactly how you wanted it to, because it's never gonna go exactly how you want it to most of the time. Because, life is so random, perfect as it can be up in your head. And that's the thing, right? Like there's a big dissonance between like what's in your head and what actually happens in reality. And like you got to understand, like it's not this, it's this. It's a little bit of both, but it's more this, because this is like what's right in front of you. Like the image of what you have in your head, and it could even go for people, is like it's not who these people are. It's not what the situation is. It's like a version of that which is in your head, but you got to let go of that idea and just like do your best anyways, and if it doesn't go out that way, like play out that way, like that's okay. You know, don't try to have like any sort of like attachment to things, and just really the best way to live life is like without attachment and just understanding like anything could happen. Have no expectations. Like focus on yourself, focus on growing, but like have no expectations of the outcome. And you're going to live a wonderful life. You're going to live a very happy and joyous life. It doesn't mean you can't really focus on what you want, but just don't have any expectations of it. You do it because you like to do it. Do it because you enjoy it. Do it because this is what you need to do. But don't have expectations of the outcome. As long as you're doing your best, you're going to have the best outcome. But don't even have expectations of it being a great outcome. Just do your best. Just do your best in every situation. It's 7 a.m. in Iran. You guys are just like Friday. It's already Friday for you. Thursday evening for me. YouTube's just like tweaking right now. YouTube's tweaking. It's so funny. You know, sometimes it's like it should be perfect or nothing. And it's hard to change that mindset. No, I totally get it. It's like that perfectionist in you. It's like if it doesn't go out this way, like I don't want to do it at all. I don't want anything to happen. It's like you got to let go of that idea. It's hard, but if you just do it anyways and like even if it's not as perfect, like when I started out creating content, like I wanted things to be so perfect, but they never could be because I didn't know what I was doing. And I had to let go of that idea, that attachment to that perfection that I was looking for and just like focus on doing my best and improving along the way. I know I'm in love with a girl. She used to be my friend. We used to hang out and we went for an event in our college. But the thing is, she has a crush on someone else and I can't move on from her. I'm sorry, man. I'm so sorry. I've been there too. And again, it's like, it's one of those things like, it's not easy to move on from. Time helps, but it doesn't heal the underlying issue. And that's like your feelings for her. And did you like I don't know if you have, but if you have expressed your feelings to her and she's like kind of rejected you. Like rejection happens. Like at least you haven't like I think the silver lining to that is that you have a response. Like you know the outcome. And that's makes it a little easier to move on because it's like I did my best. I told her how I felt and it didn't work out, but that's okay because I tried. I put in the effort and it kind of gives you that little bit of reassurance. It's not going to be easy to move on, but if you could just like focus on yourself and focus on just yourself and move forward in your life. And eventually, maybe you'll meet somebody else. Maybe you will. Or maybe one day, like, I'm not going to give you hope, but maybe things could work out between the two of you in the future. But don't make that the mission. Don't even focus on that. Just focus on yourself and focus on improving yourself and just working on your life. And the right person will come along when the time is right for you, but maybe right now is just not your time, and that's okay. I truly believe that like there is a time and a place for relationships, and some people you get into them a little too early and then there's problems, a lot of problems along the way. Like I was there too. But if you could like focus on yourself first and then get into a relationship and like really get to a point where you're happy with yourself and then get into a relationship, then it's like it's okay if things don't work out because you're happy with who you are. And like that's like the bottom line. Like that's what matters the most is like yourself. You always got to put yourself first in every situation. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I know it's not easy, but it's just remember if you could have that idea and that thought that like you want to change, you can change because you wouldn't have this thought if you didn't want to and you didn't want to work on this. So this is like your opportunity to do that, to work on that, that perfectionist inside of you. And I still have that, but it's like I've learned to kind of put it in the background a little bit. Like this stream right now is a prime example. Like I see all these issues going on, but it's like it's okay. Just like the plot is like enjoy yourself. Like the plot is like this. Like you could figure all this out along the way. And I enjoy this. I enjoy this so much. Just going live and talking. Like this is like at the end of the day, what matters most is my message. This is how I've split things when it comes to content and social media is into the three categories, in my opinion, that make good content. The first thing is your main message, and for me, that's my voice. That's me talking and enjoying that, and you know, when it comes to this live stream, like responding to questions and talking, like first and foremost, it's talking. And then the second thing for me is aesthetics. Aesthetics is secondary. Aesthetics, like the background. Like right now, this lighting sucks, in my opinion. So I'm gonna work on that eventually through time. It's not perfect. It's never gonna be perfect right now, or at least up to my standards. Like nothing's truly perfect, but to my standards, they can be. Just right now, it's not happening. So aesthetics come second, and what come third? What comes third is like the little bit of tweaking, like with the mic. I don't know about my voice if it's perfectly like the volume's good and like the camera and like the little errors with YouTube going on, like all these things, like this the little tweakings that I do here and there. Like once I get all that together, it'll form like the perfect trifecta. It's the trifecta, in my opinion, that makes good content. But like first and foremost, the first main thing should be like your message. The main thing you're trying to display. Always. When it comes to social media. Always. And it'll just make you happier, make you feel better. It's like then you don't have to like really worry so much as long as like the main thing is like in a good enough state. Nice to meet you. I'm from Indonesia. Hey, nice to meet you. Thanks for joining the stream. It's a nice late night going on here. I'm enjoying this. Oh, I figured out how to get up the YouTube studio here. It's working. I'm in love with her, but she has feelings for someone else, and now she's hanging out with him, and I'm waiting for her and obsessed. I'm sorry. I really am, man. But you just gotta, like, this is the advice you don't want to hear, but it's the advice you need to hear, alright? You gotta let her go. You gotta focus on yourself. You gotta feel those feelings. Don't bury them down. Don't, like, if you gotta cry, you cry. If you're sad, allow that sadness. Don't, like, push it away. Feel those feelings so you could feel them until they go away. And they will, if you feel them properly. And they might come back, but every time they come back, feel that. And it's that's how you heal. That's how you heal yourself through this. And just continue moving forward, putting your best foot forward, doing the best you can every day. And one day when the time is right, one day you'll meet somebody and one day you'll feel better about yourself, hopefully, and you've been hopefully focusing on yourself because that's like you got to protect yourself. You got to protect your energy, you got to protect your feelings and you got to protect yourself because at the end of the day, like no one else is going to put you first as much as you could put yourself first. Can't stop thinking about her not every single day. I've been there. I have, but you got to make that conscious choice to just accept that. Just accept that this is how life is right now. Accept that. And the only thing you could really change is yourself. And once you realize that, you could focus on yourself and just change yourself. And life will change through you, through the actions you make on yourself. And I only say this from experience. Everything I talk about is from experience. I will not say anything that I'm lying about. Like everything I say is my opinion. Of course, at the end of the day, it's my opinion, but it's something I've lived through. I've been through. No, man, everything with your voice is. Thank you. I'm glad the voice is going well. Yeah, I think the mic situation's pretty good right now. I want to get like a stand up mic eventually. That's like down the line. Maybe in like 2 weeks from now. I just want to make sure like I'm really committed to this because I really want to be. Can you tell me what to do when we both see each other, and should I tell her? If you haven't told her how you felt, I think that's the first thing you should do because you're gonna regret it if she doesn't even know. And after that, if it still doesn't work out, like just just do what I said, man. Just really focus on yourself, move on, accept it, and just feel those feelings when they come up. Those feelings of sadness that if you have to cry, just like let it out, man. There's nothing wrong with that. Like don't the moment you start burying those feelings, like it makes it so much harder to move on. It makes it so much harder to heal because there's so much like held back like resentment towards yourself because how you feel is how you feel. So if you're like not feeling that way that you want to feel, that your body wants to feel, then you're resenting yourself. And that's not how you heal. It really isn't. It seems so emotionally mature. It's hard to find nowadays. I think it's less common, I think, just from personal experience, but I don't think it's I think there's a lot of people out there like that. You just kind of got to look for those people, I guess. I don't want to say that just it's super hard to find. I mean, I guess it depends on your personal experience, but you know, there's a lot more people out there like that than you might realize. And that's just my little bit of positivity to put out there. I mean, I want to tell her about my feelings for her, but she is interested. Yeah, she might have an interest in somebody else. That's okay, man. Just tell her how you feel. How you feel. Just get that off your chest. Cause like it hurts. I could see from your message, it hurts you that you're not. That honestly, you haven't told her. You'll feel a whole lot better if you tell her, even if she rejects you. I'm telling you right now. I know for a fact you'll feel a lot better, even if she rejects you, because it's gonna take that weight off your shoulders, that weight off your heart. And that's what you want. You want to get that weight off your heart because that's gonna hurt. That's gonna sting until you like release it. How old are you? I'm guessing 20. I'm 22. Thank you though. I'm happy I look younger. Oh, Siri just said no problem because it was saying something to me. Wasn't talking to you, Siri. This is a chill stream. Not gonna lie. Just sitting on my bed. We got some people in here though. That's swag. 8 people, 8 viewers. Yeah, 22. I just turned 22 actually. How many people are in here right now? Is it actually? Yeah, it is. Two. I don't know why YouTube Mobile doesn't let me open the live sometimes until it's like after a little bit of like time passes. Give it a few hours. 22 gang. My girlfriend's so funny. She sends me some of the cutest texts. Where'd my music go? There we go. It's back. I need that. Do I hate? No, of course not. I don't hate anyone. I don't hate anyone. Where my? I had a drink. I had a strawberry lemonade. Wendy's strawberry lemonade. One of these every once in a while is really good. They're so sweet though. So I like them a little watered down, but they are so good. This was so worth it tonight starting this stream. I was like debating on it. I'm like, you know what? Let's just do it because you said you're gonna do it, so just do it. Just do it. And here we are. Can you touch on the process of letting go? I can. Um, Letting go is, it's not easy because it like, you might feel like, oh, you're like letting go of something that you don't want to let go of, especially if it's like with somebody else in a relationship that maybe ended. Letting go of that idea you have of that person, letting go of that person because, they no longer are in your life, or letting go of a loved one, whatever it may be, like letting go of that kind of control you have over the scenario, over the situation. Not over the person, but of this situation, like the feeling. And that's why it's so hard to let go, is because like you've attached yourself to this person, to this thing that it isn't easy to let go. But that's why you need to do it, because you got to do things that aren't easy. You got to. In order to grow, you need to let go of what no longer serves you. And sometimes it's people, sometimes it's things in your life, sometimes it's places, like moving to a new location. But it allows you to let go of the old and bring on the new, because maybe there's something else out there for you that is just over that fear of letting go. But by letting go, you open yourself up to new situations, and in turn new ways of thinking. And that's exactly the process of growth, is like sometimes you got to give up things to get new things, and you got to exchange things to get new things, because like in order to grow, you can't be living in your comfort zone. You got to sometimes step out of that comfort zone. And letting go is discomfort. It's discomfortable. Discomfort, discomfortable, I think that's how you say it. It's not easy, but by letting go, you step out of the comfort zone into the uncomfortable zone, and you can now open yourself up to new things. Do you? Oh, sorry. There's a lot of questions. I don't know what you said. I don't know what that means. How was your 18th though? If that's okay, that 18th birthday? Amazing. It's like I think it was amazing from what I remember. I think I was dating somebody at the time. I think we. Oh, I don't know. I just remember it wasn't bad because I would have remembered that. So it obviously was good. I don't really do too much for my birthdays. I like to celebrate them with my family, friends, loved ones. But to me, like that's an amazing time. So it must have been amazing. It was a little bit a while. It was like 4 years ago now, so it was some time now. Are you a psychologist or something? I am not. So like this is just all personal advice. That like I am not in any sort of psychology or anything like that. Touch grass is all touch grass. Sometimes we just need to touch grass. You are completely right. Just step outside. Step out of your comfort zone. Get out of your room. Get out of your house. Go touch grass. Go on a walk. Go into nature. Go on a hike. I love hikes, and you'll notice it right away. Like it might make you feel a whole lot better, like right off the bat, just because you're getting into like nature, and nature is just has a way of healing. It's like a healing type of energy. You'll feel it. You really will. I'm listening to this while working on my laptop. It's perfect for that. Thank you. Thanks, man. This is like this is what I enjoy. This. I'm just passionate about speaking, guys. Like that's all. So whatever. I don't care what I'm talking about. Like I'm just passionate about it. I just like to talk. I like to yap. Do you have any tips for losing weight and getting fit? I don't have any tips for losing weight because I never really had a weight issue personally, just because of my fast metabolism, um, or high metabolism, whatever you want to call it. Like really high, like to the point where I lose weight if I don't eat. So, like, even if it's for a few days, I might lose it. Like, I gotta always be eating, and sometimes I eat a whole pizza in a sitting. Like, I'm not even lying. I will eat a whole pizza, 2,500 calories. So, about losing weight, I'm not the right person to ask. But about getting fit, yes, I work out 5 days a week, going to the gym, and I think that's really where you got to start. Is like you could start by going to the gym, going on treadmills, doing cardio, but like strength training is something I do, and I've noticed like it's helped me get fit. And YouTube is a great place to find stuff like like places to start for beginners. I think YouTube is your best friend for that, because I still use YouTube to find new routines, switch it up every once in a while if I need to. But like you just got to find your own routine. Everyone has their own routine. Like look for your own routine in my opinion, and you could find it. But like going working out, I think getting out of the house and like going into like a different situation to work out is better because like it's like that mindset, right? If you're in your house working out, it's like you might get lazy, go sit on the couch, and then all of a sudden it's like 10 minutes past. But if you're out in like a gym setting, like everyone else around you is working out, so it like it instills like a little bit more motivation in you to do that. What do you do for a living? I am an apprentice electrician. This is my job. I'm actually up here. I'm working, not right now, but I did work today and tomorrow. It's 2 weeks on, so 14 days, 10-hour shifts, and then 7 days off. And that's when I fly back and see my girlfriend. This is a good stream. We got a lot more people in here than usual. This is I actually it hasn't been this chatty. Like this is pretty cool. See, like this is exactly like the type of thing I was hoping for as I continue doing this. There's just more messages to respond to and just keep me yapping. Following you from how do you say that? Uzbekistan? Thank you for following me. Thank you for subscribing. My camera's right here. I love this camera. This is the camera that created all that content on Instagram. This is the one I used. And it's, what's it at? 95%? Okay, it's still charging. It smells like something's burning. I don't know. It's the vents? Oh, it's this. The bag was up against the vent. It smells, it's really hot. It's like there's like these hard plastic parts. Maybe that shouldn't be there. Probably a good idea. Maybe I should take this off the vent a little bit too. Just make sure it's not directly on there. That's probably a little fine because it's metal there, but that would have been bad. Started melting my bag. What is your Instagram? It's the same name as my YouTube page, Within Thoughts. It's exactly the same. You could find me on there. That's kind of how I got these people. Everybody, most people have probably come from that, which is cool. I have a little audience to share to. Who passed away, man? Sorry to hear that. I know it's like to lose people. My dad being one of those people. It's it's uh it's heartbreaking. It really is. Thanks, man. Came from YouTube. That's awesome. See, that's what I was hoping for. I was hoping, I was hoping my YouTube was appearing in the feeds. The song's very emotional right now. What song is this? Tessa by Steve Jablonsky. You gotta put some stuff up on those. Dude, I literally just like moved in, man. I just moved in. Yeah, no, but you're right. I totally do. I will. I'm gonna get like a whole aesthetic going on in here. Just I need time to cook. I need time to cook. I have very limited time here after work, so like by the time I go to the gym, by the time I make my food, by the time I eat, by the time I shower, and all that, like I get like a few hours, like a couple hours, so. And then after my 14 days, I fly back. I fly back home for 7 days. So it's like it's very limited. So we're compiling it all together. multitask. That's what I need. That's what I've been doing. Multitask works sometimes when you have like specific tasks that like aren't too difficult. Like multitasking's so easy for that. But when it comes to like this, like the streaming part, like I don't want to multitask. Like I was doing it a little bit there with like the laundry and stuff, but it takes me out of that zone that I get into just sitting here and like focusing on this because this is what I'm doing. And I'll go till 9:30, so like another half an hour because I gotta like do a little more cleaning and stuff, prepping for tomorrow for work. And then tomorrow I'm doing arms. I think tomorrow I'll do arms, like bicep triceps. I know I don't do triceps with chest day. I don't. I mean, I still technically do, but that's not what I'm targeting on. I'm just doing chest on chest day. I'm gonna tell her about my feelings today. I've texted her right now. You're gonna propose. What you just mean like talk to her, right? You're not gonna actually like propose. I don't know. You do you, man. But like, I'm happy for you. I'm happy. I'm happy for you. I'm happy that you're taking that initiation. That's what you need. Trust me, you'll feel a lot better. Thanks, Ben. That's the goal. That's the goal. I hope to really grow on this because I've never grown on YouTube before. Like, it's a different atmosphere for me than like the other social media platforms. Like the other ones are so easy to grow, in my opinion. But like this is all like new territory, so it's like stepping into uncharted waters, and I'm just trying to find the right the right path, I guess. But I want this. Like this, I know I want this. I know I'm doing pretty well already. We got some people. We got people in here, so for just starting, like this is good. Because I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who stream to zero people, so I'm fortunate enough to kind of have an audience already. Imagine talking and yapping to yourself for 6 hours or like for a couple hours a day. I don't know if I could do it. I mean, I could, but it wouldn't be as enjoyable for me. So thank you all for being here. What is this song? I'm listening to my. Oh, this song's here. You guys know this song? It's really good. I think I said this in the last live stream. Old enough to understand Benjamin Sem. It's like a guitar version. How long have you been doing it here on YouTube? Like a few days. I live streamed my first live stream a couple days ago. I posted some videos a while ago, but that's not like my goal. This is it right here with the live streams. So really only a few days. This is my third stream, and I did my first one like not even a week ago. We getting notifications. No, I need to see. See, I also want to get a second monitor for like chat for all you guys, so I could see you better instead of like just using my laptop. I like laptops. I'm gonna be honest. Over desktops, laptops are just I could take them wherever I go. Like obviously when I fly back to see my girlfriend, I'm not gonna take all the equipment. I'll just do live streams like maybe I could do IRL live streams like when I go around town and stuff when I'm back in town. That'll make it fun, like kind of switch things up a little bit. Interesting. Yes, everyone in here, you too, Ben, is an OG. I'll remember you all, the OGs. It's so funny. The time zone difference between back at home and here is an hour, so it's like when I'm going to bed, my friends and family are like still up for a little bit. Yeah, well, I'll go live for until 9:30. That's the plan. And I'll try to do that most days. It might not be every single day. Like tomorrow's not gonna work, but um, just because it's Valentine's Day and stuff. Me and my girlfriend are gonna do some stuff, like watch Netflix party because she's back home, and then got her a pedicure, and then yeah, we'll just watch a movie and stuff and talk on FaceTime. That's the plan. And then I'm gonna probably, I don't know, maybe I'll order a pizza tomorrow. Devour a whole pizza. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'll order a whole pizza tomorrow and devour it. It is Friday. Perfect for a pizza. This music's so calming. This is why I made this playlist. Enter Void State. It's very, very calming. Yes, tomorrow is the 14th already, guys. It's my birthday on the 3rd, and the 3rd felt like yesterday. It's already over a week ago. It's crazy. 10 days ago. Time goes by so quickly. I feel like the older I get, time just goes by even quicker. It's just like, whew. It's been a year? It's been 3 years? Where did, like, you know what I mean? Like, where did time go? So, I gotta make the most out of it. And I gotta really, like, I don't wanna regret anything. When will you be back to Insta? Your videos mean a lot, man. Hopefully by Saturday. Probably posted on Sunday. So a few days. Because when I get this cord, I hope it streams in 1080p, 60 FPS. Because I want to take clips from the streams and then post those onto Instagram. Hopefully by then. We'll see. And I want to get chat also. I want to get like a chat appearing on the stream. I got to figure out how to do that. I want to see if I could get Streamlabs working, but it was like doing some weird audio glitches because OBS is a little, it makes sense, but Streamlabs is a little more like easier to like get all the format, even though it uses the same like system like OBS. It's more like a platform, if that makes sense. It's like Apple. It's like easy to understand. It's easy to use. It's very intuitive. 2025. Next thing you know, it's gonna be 2026. Like snap of a finger, it'll be it'll be 2026. I was like, can I not snap? I'm actually excited to come back to Instagram. It's gonna be a long time coming, in my opinion. Even though it's been like only a couple weeks, it feels like it's been forever. When did I post last? Let's see. Um, yeah, like 2 weeks ago, a little bit longer. Can't believe it. Time goes by so quick. But we'll be back. Apple is going to release foldable iPhone. What? I gotta see this. What? You're right. Everyone's talking about it. All these websites are talking about it. Apple reportedly finds ultra thin glass. I guess that's used for foldable phones. That's gonna be cool. I think. Is that going to be cool? I'm actually not sure. It sounds cool. I'd probably get it. And usually they're pretty good at making phone quality. Like for the quality wise of the phone itself, like they're usually pretty good at that. So hopefully, if they do make that, like it's gonna be good. Because that actually does sound really cool. I got the Yeah, I got the 15 Pro, and this one because I upgraded from like an 11 a while ago because my the 11 was like falling apart. But that thing was indestructible. I'm telling you, I dropped it a million times without a screen protector. Never once cracked. The 15, on the other hand, it's a little bit less indestructible. It's cooler, it's nicer, but it's not as like built. But I still love it. The case, that's why you got to get a case. I'm telling you, like people who don't have a case on their phones, like their expensive phones, like just get a case. It's like $30, $60 if you get a nice one. And they get a screen protector because I've already broken the screen protector once on this thing. Cracked it, didn't crack the screen because of the screen protector. Would have destroyed my screen. Oh, you still, yeah. See, that's the funny thing. Is like you crack the screen protector, but you don't know if it actually cracked the phone until you take it off. But then if you take it off, you got to get a new one. Yeah, just get yeah. Cases are good. I just got an OtterBox because their durability is really good from all my other phones. My sister works at one of those stores where she gets it on like market costs. So like screen protectors, they sell them for like the average screen protector in Canada is like $60. I get it for $5, so it's like 99. It's like 95% off. And then same as like the cases, I get them like $20 off or something like that. Shout out to the fam. So it's like it's okay if I break them. I could just keep getting new ones. Any thoughts of switching to Android? It depends on what you want, right? I used to have an Android phone, and once I switched to Apple, I never went back. But like, Android's good for a lot of things. Like, I think they have pretty good touch. Like, they're this touch screen on Androids. A lot of the new Android phones. It's really good. It's really intuitive. Apple's touch is good, but it's not as good as Android's. Like, when you're on an Apple phone and you like try to like you type in a message and you mess up a word and like tapping on like the right letter to like just delete that single character doesn't always like work properly, and it's like you got to delete the whole word sometimes just to rewrite it. Like I hate that, and it's an Apple issue. But on Android, like you don't have that issue. You really don't on a lot of their phones. Is like you could just like tap right where you point, and it's like so precise. Another thing with Android is like if you like to do a little bit of like modding and downloading things from, I guess you could say, other websites and stuff, like you can install that stuff super easily. The thing is you got to worry about viruses. Apple's pretty good at not allowing you to get viruses. So shout out to Apple for like that safety side of thing, the security side of thing, but Android, it's really just depends on what you want. Because with Apple, you get all like the features, right? If FaceTime, iMessage, like you could tap the phones together, like send contacts, like all these cool little features that I just couldn't ever switch away from. But Android's good for a lot of other things. Like they got the best cameras, I think. Even though they're editing, like the way they edit the photos isn't as good as on an Apple phone. Like the AI software side of things, I think's better on Apple because a lot of apps are just made for Apple, like iOS, and compared to Android. But Android, I think overall has the better quality photos for their cameras. But again, I don't buy a phone for their cameras. But if that's what you do, like Android would be the option. There's like you really just go watch like a YouTube video of what to choose, but so those are just some points. I love how we like got into phone talk. Like this is what it's all about. That's what the live stream's about. Just like just yapping. Bro is yapping. Bro is onto nothing. I watch too much reels sometimes. I gotta get out of that reels phase where you just watch 100 reels and then you're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do this. If you want to delete a single character in Apple, just long press your spacebar and move the cursor to the specific character. That is true. You can do that, but with Android, I noticed you don't have like you don't have to do that. Like you could just like it's so precise where you could just do a quick tap instead of like trying to like search like and even then with like when it zooms in on the character sometimes like I think it's on the right character but then it moves over a character. I'm like, oh, that wasn't actually the right character. And it's like it's a little nitpicky things like that to just bug me sometimes. But Android, a lot of like I remember they never had that issue, and they still don't on some of their phones. I don't know like if Samsung, if like the different software side, but it's Android. I think Samsung's pretty good with that touch sensitivity. I mean, I guess I think they're the leading, and then like I don't know about any of the other phones. I had a Samsung, so and some people like the physical like back button. And I noticed that with Apple, certain apps like you can't swipe out of them. Sometimes like out of like it's weird. Like there's some weird touch things, and some people like that physical or like the on-screen back button that a lot of the Android phones have. And I could relate to that on in certain times, but these are all just like little features that each platform kind of has their kind of specialty in. I love this song. My tears are becoming a sea by M83. One of my favorite songs of all time, actually. Probably my top 10, 100%. Maybe even top 5 songs. Not of 2024, but like in general. I feel like some of my favorite songs I don't listen to all the time because like I don't know, it just maintains that spot if I don't listen to it like 24/7. But whenever it comes on, like I'm not gonna skip it, of course. Like this is one of those songs it's like it's unskippable. Anyways, it's already 9:21. Time goes by so quickly when you're having fun, when you're yapping. How's the Instagram story doing? Mm. Yeah, it's pretty good. See, this is what I'm saying. This is what YouTube's about. Just the live streams. See, I don't know if I'd stream on Instagram. It's just not the same. It's not the same. If I went streaming on Instagram, it'd be crazy. What if I wonder if you could stream from Instagram and YouTube. But then if I do that, it's like nobody's gonna want to join the YouTube. I'm not a yapper. I can never do what you're doing. That's okay. it's I don't know. Some people like the yap, some people like all sorts of things. This is like my thing, in my opinion. One of my favorite things. Like I don't really play video games. I used to love video games all the time. Most introverted person you'll ever meet, and not so much anymore. It's not that I don't enjoy them sometimes. I just don't. I just don't play them. I just don't get that. I don't get the same like enjoyment that I used to. Like I could play for like half an hour at a time, and then it's like okay, I'm bored. But like this, I could do this like for hours and not be bored, or like make videos on social media, or listen to music, or go on a hike, or go to the gym. Like those things are just like I really enjoy those things, and I don't know. I guess I'm just you know growing as an individual. Not that playing video games is bad or anything. I don't resent people who do or like because I like a good video game here and there too, like playing some video games. But I even watch them on YouTube all the time, watch streamers and stuff like that, and videos about video games. But I just can't play them anymore. It doesn't hit the same. Thank you. Flawed Mangoes, Kill Switch Lullaby. Love that song. The stream seems to be doing pretty well. It's not having as many hiccups. Facts. Exactly. That's what YouTube's about. It's about the long content. And that's the thing, right? A lot of like all the audience on Instagram's basically short form content. Uh, in or like that's like where they came across me. So doing the long form content, doing the live streams, it's like I'm like only gonna get like maybe 1% of those people to watch me, which is fine. It's like I knew that going into this, but that's why I want to kind of take clips from the streams, post them onto YouTube, and make it known like this is from a live stream. So then people it could kind of like funnel people back into the live streams, funnel people back into the YouTube, and kind of create that cycle again to kind of just keep overlapping itself, and then kind of switch it all into this because this is what I really want at the end of the day. This is will have the most growth potential for me than Instagram per se. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy the stream. Yeah, that's kind of like the plan, right? So it's just getting all the pieces together and the time it takes to do that. But once I get this, I'm really excited for this USB cord to arrive so I could actually get that content out and then figure out how to do the whole streaming format and stuff for the live, like getting chat up in the corner or something. So when people watch those replays on Instagram or something or through YouTube, they could see the chat. Because like if you watch like one of my previous replays, I don't think you could view the chat that was happening at the time. You just hear me talk about it. So that's why I want to have that little replay in the corner. Maybe we'll see though. I don't know. I could probably do that. I mean that's kind of the goal. But I wonder if you would have to like blur things if they're like if some people say bad bad words. Would that be okay in the chat like on each? I don't know. See, there's some like some little things I'm gonna have to view here and there to try to make sure it's all going well. But I think you could. I think you could still have the chat showing because I see YouTubers do that all the time. Soon I'll have to get moderators eventually. When I get if I grow big enough, I'll get some moderators. See now, there's so many ways I could take this. I just want to keep it as authentic to myself as I can. Not try to like. What I realized from doing social media is like I started off kind of copying people like formats and stuff, not their messages or anything like that, but like kind of the format and stuff. And I never really enjoyed that as much as just doing my thing. So like that's kind of what I want to do for this too, is just kind of do my thing and what feels right to me, because that's what's going to have the most growth potential, because it is me. I'm putting myself out there, not trying to copy other people. That's the thing, a copycat's never going to do as good as the actual person, because that's not their style, that's not them, that's somebody else. And like I'm all about that authenticity and like promoting that. Promoting yourself as who you are and accepting that, because like that's kind of my motto, that's kind of my message. Check out the cover pic of the Kylie Minogue album called Golden. You're giving off that energy strongly now. Let me see. Golden. Kylie. Yeah, let me search this up on Spotify. Golden. Where is this? Golden. The vibe. Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying. The room. The room is so golden. It's so yellow. It kind of bugs me. It kind of bugs me a little bit. I'll have LED lights by tomorrow. Honestly, LED like blue lights, whatever. I don't care what it is. It'll look better in my opinion. And then I could get like a little ring light or something if I need some extra white light or some warm light, some warm tones to it. Or I could just turn off the light, get a ring light or something. I don't know. Whatever I figure out. Like so many ways to take this. It's like me experimenting. It's already 9:29, guys. I didn't realize it's already that time. Unfortunately, I gotta go. Like genuinely, I got things to do. Unfortunately, but this has been a blast. This has been amazing, and I will do this again Saturday. I think that's when I'll be doing it next, because tomorrow I'm busy. But yeah, even if I could get one out every 2 days, like just do a stream like that, that would be fun. That would be fun. Yellow is more comfortable. See, that's the thing. I want to find like the balance, the warm tones compared with like the brightness and stuff. With that being said, though, with that being said, it's time for me to head out. Thanks for joining the stream, everybody. It's been a blast. It's been a blast. But we will be back. We will be back. Let me end this. Thank you, everybody. How do you end this? Oh, there you go. End. Boom.